Hi guys, my name is Essen and thank you so much for tuning in. Today I will be discussing my very first appointment with a fertility specialist and a new clinic that I started going to, and my visit with my reproductive endocrinologist and all the details that came along with that, and the follow-up and an update of what I will be doing going forward, and my blood results. So thanks so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe down below, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you comment if you have any questions, or you can share your story as well. So let's get right to it. So I was really excited about this appointment because I was going to my regular GYN, and it came a point where it was like there wasn't much that she can do for me anymore. I had to go on and see a specialist at this point. Okay, so here's my story. I do have PCOS. I was diagnosed about 10 years ago with PCOS, and I was able to get pregnant twice naturally. However, those two pregnancies did end in a miscarriage. My very first one a few years ago I miscarried at 5 weeks. I had low progesterone and other stuff that I'm still trying to figure out. And then my last miscarriage was a few months ago, and that ended at 6 weeks. So my GYN, I had to move on from my GYN because at this point I do need to see a fertility specialist and get further, blood work and further looked at to see what's actually really going on. The first thing that she wanted to go over was what vitamins I am taking. So I gave her the whole list of all the supplements, vitamins I'm taking, and she wants me to actually cut down on the vitamin D. I'm taking 5,000, and she told me to take it either every other day, or she wants me to get a lower dose. So as of now, until I finish the bottle, I'm going to start taking it every other day. My zinc, I supplement zinc and vitamin D completely separate from prenatal. I'll do a video on all the vitamins I'm taking and how much of it I'm taking. I just feel like there isn't enough in my prenatal, so I do supplement separately. So my zinc, it's 30. It's a 30 milligrams, and it's just too high. So she wants me to lower that. My dosage is way too high. So anyway, so we went over that, and she told me what to eliminate and what not to take. So I'll do a separate video on that. I'm looking at my notes here, and so after discussing all the vitamins, she went on and told me all of the testing that I'll be doing and the next steps. So I'm gonna fast forward to the blood work that I did, and she did a complete full workup, which I was really excited about because it was things that I haven't tested before. Like, I've tested my thyroid and the basics like cholesterol and things like that, but these tests were really thorough, in detail, just a full workup of everything that you can possibly think of. So I wrote down a list, and I'm just gonna go right to it. My chromosome blood routine results came back normal. My lupus anticoagulant came back normal. However, the clotting time was prolonged. So I had a prolonged clotting time, which basically the normal range is anywhere between 25 and 35 seconds of they basically test your blood. They put chemicals in your blood, and they measure it to see how long it takes your blood to clot, and the normal range is anywhere from 25 to 35 seconds. So mine came back higher, and it came back at 41 seconds. So it was a prolonged clotting time. So she wants to further look into that, and she's sending me to a hematologist. to do further testing. Now, it's just so frustrating because she wanted me to not try for this month that, you know, I'm doing all these tests, and she wants to get a full workup of everything and cross everything off, which I love that she's thorough and it's so important. I get it. But it's just frustrating because, you know, I've waited so long to, you know, get results and get answers, and it's just like to wait just even one more month is just, you know, I'm sure you understand it is frustrating. So so now she wants me to see a hematologist, which I know I'm gonna have to wait even longer to get those results and see what's going on, why my my clotting time is prolonged. So but my actual levels came back normal. It's just, like I said, it's just the clotting time was prolonged. So okay, so then I'm gonna continue here. My chromosomes blood work routine came back normal. So the blood work for the chromosomes was, there's nothing wrong with it. Tested my TSH and my T4, which is the full thyroid panel, my thyroid hormone. In the past, I did think that I had some thyroid issues, but my tests have always come back normal. And she retested again, and it as well came back normal. Normal range is considered anywhere from a 0.45 to a 4.12. That is the normal range, and mine came back to a 1.6. So that came back fine. She tested my prolactin, which was normal. It came back at a 13.1, and anything normal for prolactin is less than 25 is considered normal for prolactin. So that was great. I got tested for my hemoglobin A1C, which came back normal. It came back at a 5.1. Anything below a 5.7 is considered normal, which I was happy about that, because since I have PCOS, a lot of women with PCOS have higher levels. So yes, so I was in the normal range, which was great. Anything above a 5.7 to 6.4 is considered pre-diabetic, and then anything higher than a 6.5 is diabetic, and so on, right? So so yeah, so that's the ranges. So moving along, all of my my APS, all of those tests came back negative, which is for blood clots, and all of that came back negative, which I'm happy about. So, but yeah, so now I'm going to a hematologist, which I'm sure they'll further test for blood clots, and I'm not sure what else. So I'm kind of can't wait for that appointment so that I can move this along, because I really don't want to wait another month and lose another month. But yeah, I'm actually curious to see what a hematologist or what, you know, what else they would actually test me for besides, you know, blood clots and lupus, and, you know, further testing. I guess they'll retest me for all those things again. I don't know, but we'll see, and I'll give you guys an update on that. So all of my blood work came back normal. Like I said, I'll see what the hematologist says. The only thing I'm worried about is the prolonged clotting time. Maybe that has something to do with things, you know, and now that I think about it, like, I do suffer from, it's more when it's hot outside, I suffer from a swollen ankle. So I'm like maybe thinking that has something to do with something, like maybe I have poor blood circulation, or, you know, and I have maybe a blood clot disorder, or I'm not sure. So I will get more answers on that and give you guys an update. But let's just see, I guess, what the hematologist says. So what's next? So my reproductive endocrinologist wants me to do an IUI cycle. And I'm not against IUI. I just feel like I'm skipping some steps. And and what I want to do is I want to do a letrozole cycle first and try letrozole for a few months, and if nothing's happening, then continue on. But so I told her this, and she was fine with it. I just said, I would like to first try letrozole and see how that works, and how my body responds to it. So that is the next step. So my next few cycles, I will be taking letrozole, which is actually a breast cancer medication, but it also works very well for women who do not ovulate on their own, or if you do ovulate, it helps you produce more eggs. So I will be taking letrozole, which is a induces ovulation, and I'm taking that over Clomid, which also helps induce ovulation. However, there's been many studies that have shown that letrozole works much better. The percentage of women on letrozole and having PCOS, it works much better than Clomid. So I'm going to try my chances with letrozole, and I will let you guys know all my updates and what's going on and how my body is responding with that. What else? My clinic, I didn't like it. And I know I hear a lot of women say that you should change your clinic if you don't like it. You should feel comfortable in your clinic, and I 100% agree. 1,000% agree. However, the only thing that keeps me there, and please tell me if you think I'm wrong, it is so close to my house, guys. It is so convenient. It's literally 4 minutes from my house. 4 minutes away. I roll out of bed, and I'm there. So, and especially these early morning appointments where you're doing monitoring and all these things, and I'm just like, I can't imagine driving half hour for another specialist. But I don't know, at the same time, it's just like I take the information they give me. I use, I do take their advice. I use them for obviously all the blood work and the monitoring and all that stuff. So I know it's going to be helpful regardless. So I kind of just stay there. The only reason I say I don't like them is I just don't feel like, I guess since they see this on a daily basis, it's very much like, this is how it works, and like boom, 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 like these are your results, and okay, next. There's so many women that go there. It's always packed. There's no like compassion and like, how are you feeling, and like how are how do you think this is, like there's really none of that. So I mean, maybe I don't really have anything else to compare it to because it's my first clinic, but I just feel like they're rough around the edges. I print my results, I go over every single number, every single detail. I have questions about everything, and I need to know the exact science behind everything. So, and what that means for me and my body, right? So I just kind of feel like they're very, very standard and one size fits all, and and like I said, they're very dry, and they don't really explain unless I have to ask, first of all, and of course they may not cover every single detail, but I just feel like things are really not explained to me. So when I ask, then they'll go into it depending on whatever the topic is, but I'm just not really feeling it, to be honest. But comment down below, tell me how you feel, if you can relate. If you have a great fertility clinic, please drop your fertility clinic down below. It might actually help others. You never know who's reading. So I encourage you to please write your clinic, and if you love them, tell me why and give me all the details. I would love to hear from you. That is my fertility specialist update. And so I'm past all the blood work, and going forward should just be I will be doing my next cycle. I will start Letrozole, and I will be doing monitoring on Letrozole. I will not be doing an IUI just yet. or any HCG shots or anything like that. So it's just strictly Letrozole right now, and we'll see. And then I also have to update you guys when I do see my hematologist and see what the results I got from that, if anything else is going on. But like I said, everything came back normal, so I'm happy about that, but I'm waiting for the next step to see what's going on. Maybe the Letrozole will help me and help my ovulation. Guys, please, if you have any questions or need advice, any tips, comment down below. Like I said, you never know who's watching. There's so many times that somebody writes what's going on with them, and tons of other people will join in and comment and either give tips of their own, or you can help somebody else. So with the same questions that they actually have, or you had, or went through. So please comment below and let me know what you're going through. If you have any clinic advice, I will take it. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys soon and update you guys on my hematologist appointment and Letrozole. So I'll see you guys soon, and don't forget, please subscribe. Bye.